Good morning, guys. So today the weather's not so nice. It's starting out right now at 41, dropping to 25, and you know, because of that, it's gonna be snowing all day, and I got the day off work. This is not a flashback video. This is April 20th. With that being said, let's get into today's video. I'm here on the farm working today. Give you guys a sneak peek real quick of the job trailer. We've got drawer cabinets, tool garage, another tool garage, drawers from the back. We've got sawhorse storage location. Anyways, it's coming along, and Benjamin and I will probably throw up a video of that at some point. I'm gonna jump in the Kubota right now. It needs to be back at John's. Today we're going to be moving a lot of manure, so that means I need the skid steer. It is about 10 miles south of here at another shed my brothers have, so we're gonna run down, grab that skid steer with the dually and trailer. The goal is today to do, to scrape the lot off, the cattle lot, because the cattle are no longer on the lot anymore. So we're gonna scrape the lot off, empty the three-sided shed out, the cattle shed, get all of the manure cleaned up and in one pile. Once we do that, I'm going to empty the hoop building and put all the old floppy bales from our roulant into the three-sided shed. And then at some point, we're going to level the floor on the hoop building. The whole reason we want to do that is so when we get our hay crop this year with all of our new bales, they're going to stack nice, they're going to stay tall. We're probably going to be able to fit almost twice as much hay in as we could before with the new baler. Anyways, that's the plan for today. Let's see how far we get. Truck is fired up. We're gonna get this tractor into the shed and then hopefully head out and get that skid steer. I was gonna get the skid steer before the roads are too rough. Don't talk to the camera, you'll forget to turn your parking brake off. As you guys can tell, it's getting pretty green around here. It's going to be interesting to see what this cold weather does to the plants and the trees and all that. Probably not going to be very good, but there's nothing we can do about that. So we're just going to make the best of what we can. And hopefully we're going to start planting in a couple days, because after that the forecast looks good. And it has been good for a while. It just had this cold snap and we were not going to plant before the cold snap. I know you guys haven't seen me around much, but that's because I've been working in construction. Been trying to learn some, work a lot, have fun. Been doing all the above. When I have days off and planting or whatever, you guys still get to see me. So y'all can stop complaining, I'm still around. Let's get in the truck, it's cold. Whew. I will see you down at the skid steer. Okie dokie, we are loaded and headed back home. my least favorite things about skid steer is backing them off a deck over trailer. There's always that moment that it feels like I could be going down, but then you always hit the ramp. It's a little nerve-wracking. I'm gonna have to open up all the gates here and push in the lots from the side, because Dad let this bedding pack get way too thick and it's really hard for me to get traction anywhere. So I'm gonna push it all into a pile and then stack it on top of the other pile. Well guys, a little over 2.5 hours later, you can tell the weather's really deteriorated. Well, it's actually been 3 hours since I unloaded the skid steer, but right there is the manure pile. The shed is still full. Dad had not been scraping the lot and just letting it get bedding pack on it. That is how much manure was just on the lot itself. After lunch, this barn right here is about 3.5 feet of bedding pack in it. That's all gotta go out there on the pile too. And then we gotta get the bales out of the hoop building. So this is gonna be a all-day event. Anyways, I'm gonna run in, grab some lunch, and then start unloading that barn. Well guys, I'm back out here. It is after lunch, and I'm gonna start cleaning this shed out. Sorry if the footage isn't super great today. the weather's just not that great, but we're gonna make the most of it. Time to break open this shed. Yeah, that's how full it is. I'm that close to the rafters. Well guys, Dad and I are gonna clean up around the edges here in a few minutes, but another 3 hours later and I have that shed emptied out. You can see in here, finally see the shed floor again. We'll clean up around the edges and then fill it full of hay. Yes, it's very wet, snowy, and sloppy, but let's take a minute to appreciate my giant L-shaped manure pile that goes and goes and goes all the way over to there. It's probably the biggest pile we've ever had here. I'm not sure if that's something to be proud of or not. Okay, we got all the extra poop cleaned up and now it's time that I'm gonna stack it full of bales. Let's get to it. Well guys, we got hay in that shed. The hoop building is now empty and I'm gonna go eat some supper. Magnum just killed himself a rat. He took one for the team. His nose is all bloody, but he's happy. With that being said guys, that is all for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see y'all later.